With regards to the wellness-following business sector, Garmin is a commonly recognized name, offering probably the best quality wearables equipped towards well-being and exercise following regardless of your financial plan. And it seems to be that is set to go on with the most recent wearable from the organization, the Garmin Venu 2 or more. Sold close by the standard Venu 2 delivered last year, the Venu 2 or more offers one major overhaul, a mouthpiece. While it probably won't seem like a lot, you're ready to not just access your remote helper, including Google Colleague, Siri and Bixby, yet settle on and get decisions straightforwardly through the watch. Match that with inside and out well-being and wellness following, an exceptional design and an extraordinary presentation, and you have an incredible, however flawed, running-centered smartwatch. Design and build. Comparative design to standard Venu 2, 43mm case as it were. New customizable button. Initially, you may be unable to see a distinction between the Garmin Venu 2 or more and the standard Venu 2. The two of them sport similar general look and feel with comparable variety choices accessible for both, yet look near, and there are a couple of inconspicuous contrasts. The most promptly self-evident, in the event that you can call it that, is the case size. While the standard Venu 2 comes in 41 and 45mm variations, the new in addition to show has a solitary 43mm case, sufficiently large to finish the work, yet not such a lot of that it overwhelms more modest wrists. As a matter of fact, the 1.3 inch AMOLED show at its heart is the ideal size for a wrist-worn wearable, with a lot of room to feature custom watch faces and show live activity measurements. It's definite with a nice 414x414 goal, and being utilized in direct sunlight is sufficiently splendid. There's even an always in plain view mode, however that comes at a penance to generally battery duration. More modest changes can be tracked down working on it itself. One of the huge new features is receiver and speaker support, empowering additional usefulness that I'll detail somewhat later, and the capacity to get to your remote helper with another devoted remote helper button without any problem. That new button is settled close by the two standard treated steel fastens that sit to one side of the showcase, and can be reassigned to another capability on the off chance that you don't utilize your remote helper all that frequently. With regards to variety choices, you have a couple to browse: silver treated steel with a dark lash, cream gold tempered steel with an ivory tie, or record hardened steel with a dark band. The tempered steel is a smart idea, adding a top-notch shift focus over to the buttons and external bezel of the presentation, yet the plastic body of the watch could put some off at such a superior cost. Similarly as with choices, the standard lashes are produced using sweat-safe silicone. However, you can likewise pick something produced using softened cowhide, calfskin, or metal in the event that you pay some extra on the Garmin site. Smartwatch features can get to remote helper or settle on decisions from your wrist. Fundamental smartwatch usefulness. Most applications customized towards well-being and wellness. As suggested before, one of the large separating features between the Venu 2 and Venu 2 or more is the incorporation of a mouthpiece and speaker, permitting you not exclusively to get to your remote helper through your wrist, however settle on and get decisions as well. It probably won't seem like a lot, yet a move gets it higher than ever the smartwatch world, with it being one of few non-Apple wearables to offer the usefulness. Obviously, with no LTE support, you must be in Bluetooth scope of your cell phone, however it's a beginning. The call quality is amazing as well, with no genuine protests from beneficiaries about my mouthpiece quality, and the speaker implanted into the left of the case is clearly enough for fast visits. There's likewise the well-being viewpoint to appreciate, permitting you to utilize your smartwatch in regions where you probably won't feel open to getting your telephone out of your pocket or pack. You've additionally got the capacity to set a crisis contact that you can call rapidly if necessary. And while running and cycling, you have an Apple-style programmed episode discovery that will distinguish when you've fallen. It brings genuine serenity while practicing as well as in day-to-day existence. Well-being and wellness following. Amazing HR screen and GPS execution. Customized multi-week exercise plans. New visual aids for Pilates and yoga. Exercise UI can be confounding to novices. Being a Garmin smartwatch, it ought to shock no one that the Venu 2 or more really succeeds with regards to well-being and wellness following. It's the organization's meat and potatoes, all things considered. You can begin an exercise from the actual watch, following running, cycling, Pilates, yoga, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. However, the further developed usefulness comes by means of the Garmin Interface Friend application for iOS and Android. From the application, you can set up preparing plans for 5 Kelvin, 10 Kelvin and half long distance race runs and significant distance cycling with a customized multi-week exercise plan designed around your capacity. It's substantially more top to bottom and customized than the standard Love Seat to 5 Kelvin applications, with voiceovers from top coaches all over the planet that provide certifiable understanding and inspiration on runs. You can change the arrangement as you go in the event that you want to miss a day, and significantly, it's totally allowed to utilize. Battery duration and charging. As long as 7 days of charge. Expect less assuming you empower features like SPO2 checking and always in plain view. Off-kilter proprietary charging port on the back. Likewise with any smartwatch, the battery duration of the Garmin Venu 2 or more shifts relying upon what you're doing and the capabilities you have empowered. With its default setting, i.e., with the always in plain view crippled, Garmin claims you'll get as long as 7 days of purpose, and that is about directly as far as I can tell. I've found it drops down to around the 5-day mark while empowering additional usefulness like the always in plain view and blood oxygen checking. And it'll likewise deplete quicker the more you utilize the high-level wellness following usefulness referenced previously.